I connected to the local community. And that for me is important, to make friends with your neighbor and to connect to the place where you are. For me, it's a home.
In this era, we actually see a lot of division by the politics, religions, race. Many divisions happen. We really always try to be respectful to make in harmony. This is a Japanese mindset. And digital nomadism is one of the best community to create harmony, no matter where you're coming from.
Tourists just enjoy, like the Japanese landscape, Japanese food, but digital nomads always think about the city. They can share their opinion, information.
We are online freelancers, investors or business owners, or they work as employees. We meet a lot of locals, exchange a lot of information and feedback, how the city can get improved to attract more digital nomads.
Nomads move around. We don't have a base to have a proper community. So it's important when we travel to the place, connection, people that you can count on, yourself as well, that you feel useful and give a hand when they needed to.
Reaching out to other digital nomads or community is highly important, not just working all the time. People who are not in this world think we're living the best life. The people who are doing it know how hard it is, so you need that support.
Local people want new idea, the new people to connect to get the new concept. They also know that nomads people love to connect with the community. I started to talk to the government. We should bring the digital nomads to Japan. You can be a part of the harmony. This is the reason why I get involved into the digital nomads community.
Nagasaki has the history of international exchange and international friendships, which is quite unique. We can learn a lot of things from that kind of history to think about how we can live together peacefully.
Nagasaki used to be most of the friendly city to the foreign people. And after 400 years, we still have the vibes, to welcome anyone, no matter where you're coming from.
This is the place where a lot of culture is getting together. I saw the digital nomads try to talk to locals about this city, about this country, about this culture, learn from them, and then try to spread it into the world.
I've been to Japan 3 or 4 times, but I never really got to know locals. And it was so hard to talk to people. And this was the first time I felt like I was in schools, I was in local businesses, I was talking to Japanese people. The opinions and the emotions of the Japanese people really came out.
Nagasaki's people are more welcoming. There was something like a fun interaction between Japanese people and foreign people.
Every person I've met here, even just in a shop or where I'm buying coffee, they want to know why I'm here. They're curious about it. They're so proud that they just want to be like, oh, enjoy Nagasaki. I hope you like Nagasaki. They're really wanting to show how beautiful this town is.
They are very open to collaborate, to communicate, to learn from each other. We exchange ideas and experiences and knowledge.
Local places have a coworking spaces and local community to connect with the local nomads, to have some similarity to your history and culture.
The first moment I arrived, it's a bit like Europe with cobblestone, tons of these little cute cafes. The ocean park is so beautiful. So far, it's my favorite city that I've been to.
The town itself, you can walk around, trams, buses, everything is pretty accessible. And co-working spaces, there's so many options if you want an informal community style or like an office style. So it's all kind of set up for it.
And Nagasaki City is so compact. Within a 2 kilometer square, everything is in this small area. But if you go outside this city center area, you can enjoy a nature.
I like being in a city, but then I get very overwhelmed after 3 days of being in a city, where here Nagasaki has city life, but then it's also by the water and the mountains, so I see green everywhere. You feel like you're really in Japan. You're living in Japan, you're experiencing the real Japan.
Nagasaki is going to be the only one place to connect, creating more social impact, not just economic impact. So we expect the nomads people could bring some of the new idea and concept to the local community.
As digital nomads, we can give a lot of value to the local community. like a workshop or meetup that includes the locals, because the locals, they meet the digital nomads and they learn new things.
The locals I talk to, they have really good ideas, but it's a maybe lack of confidence. And, they see like their startup idea as being so complicated. So then you just say like, why don't you do a first step? Like create a few videos showcasing your store, just talking about it. So I think just encouraging them, foreigners can actually give them the help and support, because it just takes one person to believe in you for you to make a change.
So because the digital nomads has different type of experiences, digital nomads ideas helps them to start a new step.
I think with skill sharing, that's where I think we could really help. I love the fact that we could teach people skills that maybe they've never even heard of or curious about.
One mom and the kid always try to, get in touch with us, because the kid really interested to talk to us. And he started to say, oh, I want to be like them. Okay, so we already started to make some impact to the future.
So many people visit Nagasaki, but they just come to Nagasaki and enjoy only the surface. I want to change that situation. I just want more people to know about the charms and beauty of Nagasaki.
I think it could be like a little Silicon Valley, where people can be more individualistic and can pursue their unique ideas without any social backlash. I've been digital nomading for 13 years, and I think this was the best experience I've ever had.
People just feel like they're connecting in Japan rather than being a tourist for 3 days in Tokyo and then moving on. For me, community is really important. Building a community with locals and digital nomads is something that's really important, where we can land together.
Anyone who are already digital nomad or who are thinking to be digital nomad, Japan is now the best option to visit, to connect with the local community and also see there's something for the future. Not only just, okay, welcome and spend your money. Like, we are more interested to connect, collaborate, not only just one visit, but for the sustainable community in the future.
I feel safe here. I can be myself and I belong to the place, and that place welcome me and embrace me. I have friends. I have local community. There's no barriers anymore, and that's home.